Hey guys, Tepcocyclerepair. Today we're going to be talking about my Beta that I just sold. That's right, I sold it. So I want to explain why. So the bike is a 21 Beta 200RR. When I first saw the bike in the magazines, probably I think it was 2019, I had to have it. So I had an old KTM 200 that I liked. I think it was a 2001. I really enjoyed that bike, enjoyed the power and everything. So I flipped a couple of bikes, saved up some money, and bought it. And I really liked the bike. So let's get into the reasons why I sold it. First of all, if you guys watch my videos, you know I broke my collarbone. So that kind of put me out for the rest of the season. And we're getting into the winter season here. I don't ride in the cold anymore. I just got too many things to do. And it's not a real pleasure for me to ride in the cold. So I decided that I don't ride in the cold anymore. So as far as that goes, the bike's going to be down for the season. And, you know, these bikes new are expensive. I think it cost me $9,200 out the door to get the bike. So the longer you let a bike sit, if you're thinking about selling it, the value is going to go down. So even here during, in 2021, late 2021, it's in December right now, the price of bikes are pretty good. I kind of had a hard time selling it, and I was surprised about that. But anyway, the bike's gone. So that's the first reason. The second reason is, as you guys see, I work in a tiny shop here. This is an 11 by 16 building. I've been making videos in this thing since 2000 and maybe 10 or 11. So I've been in this little tiny shop. It's really been it's been tough for me. I have a line of jobs to do, and I gotta get them in and out, and it drives me crazy. I do one at a time. So I'm building a new shop. Now, I'm building the new shop because I need more room. I want to give you guys better content. I want better lighting. I want to be able to move around bikes. I want to be able to move my welders and everything into the same building. Right now, I have a compressor here, and I have a compressor out front. I got a welder here. I got a welder out front. I got a lift here, and I got a lift in the front garage. I got stuff spread everywhere, and I need it all here because I want to be able to work on multiple bikes at a time. It's better for my customers when they bring me stuff. I can get them their bikes back quicker. Right now, I keep them on a waiting list, so I usually call them a week before I'm ready to work on their stuff. This way, they bring me their bike, and I can get it done within that week and get it done to them quicker, so they're not leaving their bike somewhere. Some shops, you leave them there, the bike sits there for 7, 8 weeks, months at a time before they can get to it. I'd rather I'm ready for it, bring it. So I'm going to build a bigger shop, and I need to have some money aside so that if I got to do different lighting or something, I already have some money aside for that, but I want to have some extra money just in case I need some things that I'm not ready to pay for. So I have to let the bike go because I need that money back in my pocket. It's starting to get cold. I don't know when the cement's going to be able to put in the ground. All these factors come in, and I just want to be prepared for that. So I have to let it go. Now let's talk about the Beta experience. So I bought this bike. This was my first brand new bike, by the way. I've never bought a new motorcycle out of all the years I've been riding. I just turned 50, and I've been riding motorcycles probably since I was maybe 11 years old on a mini bike, thanks to my brother Mike. Got you, buddy. So he got me into this. I've been riding ever since then. So this is my first new bike because I'm finally at a place where I can buy one. So when I bought the bike, I was hoping to have a bike with no issues and really enjoy it right out of the gate, and that's not what happened. The Beta dealer stripped one of the side plugs for the oil fill. The connections from Beta are known to be bad, and I had those same experiences. I had to unplug everything, dielectric grease it all, put it all back together again. I had some shifting issues that I had to work through. I got those figured out. Everything with the bike I was able to handle. It wasn't the end of the world, but it wasn't the experience that I was looking for in a new bike. And I just wanted to put that out there because Beta was good to deal with. I didn't have really any issues with them. And I know that a lot of people throw that out there, that Beta is good to deal with, and they are good to deal with, but they need to put out a bike that you don't have to deal with them with issues. Just my thoughts. But I got the bike top ready, and when I sold it on, it had everything completed. So it's a great bike. Whoever's going to be riding that bike. So I want to keep bikes fresh in here as well. So come this next season, my next bike, I want it to be a TPI bike. I want to start messing with that, helping you guys learn that. And I want to enjoy the changes and stuff that come with the TPI, with tuning and everything. I've had a bunch of fuel-injected street bikes and dirt bikes, and I want to mess with a two-stroke fuel-injected, a transfer port injection bike. I've made some videos on that in the past, so I've been looking forward to getting one of those, and I figure now's the time. And I'm going to get one with a little bigger CC, and I'll get into that in a minute. And I'm looking forward to getting that bike, and you guys are going to like that. So the next one's going to be CC size. So that bike was a 200, and my old KTM was a 200, and I loved it. My riding has changed, and the areas that we ride and cut trails have changed. So a lot of the trails that we're making now are a lot more technical trails, and some of them are short, no run-up climbs. And the bike is not as easy to get up those climbs. It does have plenty of power. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm 185 pounds. When I get fully geared up, I'm probably Camelback and everything around 200, 205, somewhere around there. So when you have all your gear and everything on, doing those short turn climbs, you have to rev that thing like a 125 to get it to go. It doesn't have that low end, low RPM lug power. And you guys that have ridden those 250s and 300s know what I'm talking about. So my 250 XC that I had, 2 bikes before this, it didn't even compare to that. That thing was a tractor. My CR250, you guys saw me build on this channel, a tractor up the hills. This 200 just wasn't like that. It doesn't have that low end grunt that, it'll climb, get some speed running up those hills, but those really short ones where you got to turn, make sure you're in the right gear, and even if you're in the wrong gear, a 250, 300 is going to get you up there. The 200, you got to make sure you're in the right gear and all. So it's just a different riding style. It's not a big issue, but I just want to go for a bigger CC bike. So I'm going to go for a 250 or 300 on this next TPI bike that I pick up. That's number 4. So number 5, I touch base on that a little bit, is keeping bikes fresh in this channel. As I build videos for you guys, as I make videos and build bikes, I have another one sitting right here. That's a CRF 450. That's mine. I'm going to build that one up next. I'm sitting here leaning on my GSXR Gymkhana bike that I'm building. I'm working on the crash bars on that. I want to keep videos flowing. I want to keep new bikes in. I like motorcycles, so I like to sell them and I like to buy different ones. And you guys who love motorcycles know what I'm talking about. It's you can have the perfect bike and you just want something else. So I like bikes flowing through here because I like riding them. I love enjoying them and riding them and experiencing different bikes. I got some really cool bikes coming up that you guys I think are really going to like. So stay tuned for all that stuff. But I'm going to keep bikes fresh. I got a bigger shop coming. I love the Beta. It's a great bike, and it moved on to a kid moving up from small bikes up to bigger ones. He's going to absolutely love it. He's like 140 pounds or something like that. It's going to be perfect for him and probably climb him up any hill. But I really like the bike. Don't let this be a reason why you don't buy one, because it was probably the thinnest, most agile bike that I've owned. It started and ran great. Never fouled a plug in it after the tuning and jetting and everything. Also, they come super rich. But that's why I sold the bike, guys. We're going to move on. I got some more bikes coming. You're really going to like them. So stay tuned. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Until next time, guys, it's Tepcocyclerepair.